Hello, this is Adani here with a reading for you. Hope everyone is doing well on this Easter Sunday. So let's see what messages Spirit has for us. If this is your first time on my channel, please like, share, or subscribe. Okay, so right now, this message is for someone who is experiencing a situation where you are going through a lot right now, okay? I feel like there's a situation where you were in a long-term relationship with someone and maybe you all are going through a period of separation, okay? Um, this separation was due to a betrayal that happened in the relationship. Maybe there was something you found out, okay? This was a long-term relationship, most definitely, with the Ten of Pentacles. This is someone that, you all have a history with, okay? But I feel like this person, gambled a situation with you. They didn't expect that you were going to react the way you did, okay? I feel like this person took a risk, okay? And did some things that they regret for sure, okay? I feel like this person betrayed you in some type of way where, they took advantage of your kindness. This is someone that you've been there for. You've been there for them. You were there for them when they needed you. You had their back. You were always someone that they could rely on. I feel like this person came into some finances, and this money you all were planning on doing something with. You've been there for them when they needed you, and when they came into, some money, they abandoned you. The bills that needed to be paid, left you for dead pretty much, But they want to come back. They want to come back. Maybe they've already reached out. They've already reached out. And you're trying to find the strength to hold back from them. Yeah, this is the King of Wands. They've already been out there, had their fun, and they want to come back and be in your energy again. Okay? So this is someone that wants this new beginning with you. Okay? They want to come back into your energy, and you need to make a decision. Okay? You've caught up on the bills, on your finances, and they know you've come into some money and they want to come back in. This person has the Knight of Wands energy. They're in and out. They're not stable. They've left things like past due. They don't pay their bills on time, and you've been there for them. You've helped them out, and then when they get some money, they disappear on you. Okay, so now maybe some of you all have come into, they know it's tax season, money is coming around, and they're here, or they're going to be reaching out very soon. Some of you all have started a new job. You're making more money now, right? And they've heard that you're doing good because they keep an eye on you. They keep tabs on you through mutual friends. I'm hearing through mutual friends. They're able to monitor you, right? Some of you all, they've gotten readings on you. They've gotten readings on you from a high priestess who told them that, oh, this person is, they have some luck on their side, right? They regret the things they've done. They regret the things that, you know, you found out about them, right? But I feel like this person hasn't changed yet. They're still coming back with all their baggages, you know. For some people, that it could be this person has multiple baby moms or baby daddies. They come with a lot of baggages. They come with a lot of, oh, I need to pay my car note. Oh, I need to pay this. I need to pay that. Can you help me out? Can you loan me a little something? Can you help me out? It's always the same situation. And when they get back on their feet, they disappear again. They want to come back, right? With the judgment card. They're not coming back completely, you know, showing their hand. As you can see, this person here, everybody else is hands open, naked, but this person is still wearing, they're hiding something. They're hiding something, especially with this moon card here. So it's the secrets, the lies, the deception, the illusions, wearing a mask, okay? I'm hearing that some of them are coming from out of town. They're going through some problems and they're coming to you for, you know, to help them. Some of them need a place to live, I'm hearing. A few of them could have legal issues, right? With the Justice card. So just be careful about that. What else do you have for us, Spirit? Nine of Cups. They want you back. You're the full package. They're hoping and wishing for this energy again, because they were happy when they're with you. They're very happy. But this person they get bored easily. They get bored easily. They go looking for adventure. Some of them could be going through health issues right now and looking for someone to take care of them. That's for a few. That's for a few of you all. And no matter what anyone does for this person, they're never satisfied. You know, when they're with you, you give them everything. You give them everything. You make them comfortable. Y'all go to, you know, you choose the best restaurants that they like. On their birthdays, you buy them the best gifts. But they're never satisfied. Even when they step out of the relationship and date other people, those people, you know, treat them really good and they're still not satisfied. They're not happy in their life. This person has like trauma from their childhood. I'm hearing mother issues that, you know, there's this secret hatred that they have for the opposite sex. And they just have these risky behaviors that they have. There's a beast in them that they cannot tame. They try to tame it, but it's hard. It's like an addiction. They want to come in and apologize for something that they did. I don't know what that is. You're going to get a message very soon. Definitely going to get a message. You'll hear from them if you haven't already. You probably did hear from them today. Today's like Easter. A lot of people are celebrating Easter. So it'll be a good excuse for them to send you a greeting. See if that will open the door. Create a bridge between you and them. They want a new beginning. They want to be in your energy again, right? So just be expecting that. I don't think they've changed. I don't think this person has changed yet. From speaking to one or two people that this could have been a marriage, something traditional, right? Yeah, it could have been a marriage. We started with 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles is here again, right? This person from the past is 2 cards. Has been dreaming about you, longing for you. Secretly. They might act nonchalant, like they don't care, but this is the tea. you bring them emotional happiness and fulfillment. This is somebody you ended things with for sure. And they're going to try to make you feel like they've changed. They've changed. They're different now, right? But they're still going to come with that drama. They haven't changed. So just be careful about that. They're still in that juggling energy where they want to, balance your relationship and another relationship. They still in that energy where they want to put up a show, a front. When you and them get together with others, they like to be the life of the party. They love attention. They have attention seeking behaviors. They don't know when to stop acting and, be realistic. You're in your Queen of Wands, Queen of Rods, which is the Queen of Wands energy. You're gorgeous, you're sexy, you're taking good care of yourself, and they see that. I feel like this person has a few people looking for them. So they didn't just betray only you. They betrayed other people. They could have done something, where they took what was not theirs, maybe some finance. Some people are looking for them, right? This is a person that you had a deep love with. They want to come back and build with you again. This is someone you cut out. And you need to stay in this energy. You need to stay in this energy. Keep them on block. They're going to want you to unblock them, right? But might not be the best thing to do. Let's get some messages from the angels. What messages does the angels have for us? This is from a different deck, but I don't know how I got in here. The Devil card. Clearly, it's a message that needed to be here. So we're dealing with someone that has that devil energy, addictions, that carnal energy. They have vices, things that they like to have a good time. They have codependencies, strongholds on them. Some of them are obsessed with you, right? They're obsessed. They have not released you yet. And they want you back. I don't know how that got in that deck, but clearly it's something that you needed to hear. We have innocence. It says, beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. So pretty much Spirit is letting you know that you've come to a place of peace and you don't want to allow back in anything that is going to, obstruct that peace. You did nothing wrong. You don't deserve what, how you were treated. The bottom of the deck is time to go. So you need to just release that. Release this person, release this situation. It's not serving your highest good. Don't allow in anything that's going to, take away from your peace. You're making steady progress now in your life. You're on the right path. You're moving forward. It says, we acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. So I feel like after this situation, this relationship has ended, you're leveling up. Some of you have gained new employment, promotions. You're now getting stability in your life. The blessings are flowing. The last thing you want to do is open the door for that person to come back in and block this steady progress that you're making, right? Family. This situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with common blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. So, this is family. Some of you all are surrounding yourself with family right now for that support. And for a few people, the person that betrayed you was a family member. You know, sometimes the enemy is within, you know, or I feel like maybe your family, when you went through this breakup or this betrayal by your specific person, a family member betrayed you. And they could be betraying you now by giving this person information about you. Because when people lose their hold on you and they can't control you, they try to control the way other people see you. So they've gone and lied to family members, and you know the family member is working with them against you. But that's okay. Don't even worry about that because you're making steady progress. Stay focused on your goals, on what you're doing. Don't even look back. You see, as you can see, none of them are looking back. No matter what they're doing, even if they're using a family member to try to bring you back, it's not going to work. Keep moving forward. Stay on your life purpose. Some of you all are going to discover your life purpose. Or this situation is going to trigger an awakening where you discover your life purpose, a spiritual awakening. It says the purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. So your life purpose is to be of service in some type of way. It could be different ways. I could be speaking to a teacher, a healer, a nurse. For some of you, you are a teacher or you're supposed to be teaching something. There's something that you know how to do that you can actually teach people. And under the deck, it says, go for it. Maybe there's something you've been thinking about doing and you've been contemplating it or not sure. Spirit wants you to go for it. Go for it. It's going to actually work out. It says your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis. And we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path as it will take you very far indeed. So, like I said, with the steady progress, you're moving forward. Things are moving. Stay on the path. It's going to take you somewhere, okay? And for some of you all, there's a new partner that's coming. Maybe you've already met them already, but there's a new partner for you. It's not the past person. They don't want you to go back to the past. There's someone new. Okay? There's someone new here. They're in your energy. They're coming. It says a chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. So, hey, put yourself out there. You're going to meet this person by chance. It could be like at your local grocery store, somewhere you frequent all the time. And I feel like I'm just getting this energy that this person has already seen you. They've already seen you. Maybe you didn't really see them as a romantic partner, but it's going to be a chance meeting. So be expecting this new partner. There's someone new. There's new love in your energy. They're coming, okay? For some of you, they've already, they're already here, okay? Do you have personal reading requests? Because it's Easter, I guess I could do that. That would be fun. You can put a question in the chat and I'll pull a card for you. You can put a question in the chat and I'll pull a card. Just one question per person so we don't get too... I'll give you a free question. How does he feel about me? Okay. How does he feel about me? Spirit, how does he feel about me? Is that Al? Al. That's your name, Al's. We connect to the energy of Al. How does he feel about Al? Woo. Okay, so how he feels about you, he wants to move forward with you, but he feels like you're holding back from him. He feels like you're protecting your heart. You're not opening up your heart to him, okay? He wants to move forward in this situation, but he feels like you have this wall up with the 9 of Wands. He feels like you have this wall up, okay? This is the wounded warrior. You see their energy. This is, you don't want to be hurt again. You don't want to go through, the pain and suffering that you've gone through in the past, right? I feel like this is somebody that wants to come back, okay? And he feels you have this wall up. Because the 9 of Wands is here. Twice. Well, not twice. This is the 10 of Wands. He feels you have this wall up. And he also feels like you have a lot of things stressing you out right now in your life to where it's blocking this from moving forward. Okay? He feels like you're holding back. You're not opening up your heart to him. Okay? That's what he feels. So this could be somebody you've been dealing with before in the past. Yeah, he feels it's at a standstill, the Hangman. But he does want a new beginning because we got the Sun card here. He has a positive energy towards you. Okay? Next question. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. All right, so back to our reading. Six of Pentacles. So yeah, there's somebody that definitely wants a equal give and take. They want to be in a place where you and them are in a situation or relationship where, you know, each person is loving on each other and there for each other, providing, just, you know, they want that, you know, whatever they're giving, whatever energy they're giving out to you, they want that in return. They want you to be equally, you know, open and, you know, to their energy. Somebody could be dealing with someone at work as well. I feel like there's someone that has a fear of rejection. So because of that, you tend to decide to, like, you know, instead of going out, putting yourself out there, having a good time, you rather stay home where it's safe, watching Netflix, maybe having your favorite glass of wine or whatever you like to drink, right? Because it's safer there. But Spirit is asking you to put yourself out there because there is a new partner in the picture, okay? There's somebody that's out there that you're meant to meet, okay? The person that walked away from you does want to come back into your energy, right? The Eight of Cups, they did walk away from you, but they're still going to come back with that drama though, okay? I feel like there's an issue with communication between the two of you, okay? There's a communication problem. You know, when they say something, you misunderstand it as something else. You know, you take it differently or they take it differently. You didn't mean that, but they take it a different way. I do feel like something is going to happen all of a sudden, a disruption that causes this change in direction because you're not going the way that the universe wants you to go. So something's going to happen all of a sudden that's going to just like force you to change directions. Okay. Does anybody else have a question? Feel free to write it in the chat. Let's interact. I'm thinking I'm going to be going live more often because I think the reason why I don't really come out and do readings is I don't have time to do all that editing and things like that. So I think it'll be easier if I just go live every day. That might make me be a little bit more consistent. Feel free, take advantage of this free question. Five of Pentacles, yeah, somebody that was left out in the cold, somebody that you cut off. They see that you're leveling up. Some of you guys just got a promotion or a new job or some type of blessing. Something came through, they know about it, and they want to come back in and enjoy from that. But they're not meant to eat at your table anymore, unfortunately. They're not meant to be in your energy anymore. So you need to keep them on, if they're blocked, keep them on block because there's somebody new that's, you know, meant to come in. They're also having financial problems, right? For a few of you, it could be legal issues. So just know that. Queen of Swords, you want to make logic decisions. Use your wisdom. Make a head over heart decision when it comes to this person, right? So that's for a few of you all. Anything else, Spirit? The Emperor. Yeah. For a few of you all, they want to lock you in a contract, like a marriage. They don't want you to get away. They want to have full control over you. I think somebody's going to get proposed to very soon. It's going to be like a shock. It's going to be like a shock. Ten of Cups. You might think this is a good situation, but the Three of Swords is there. So just be very careful. This is not a time. If this is someone you dealt with before, you've had a Three of Swords with, they come back for forgiveness, and propose to you for marriage and you agree, it's going to be worse than before. Okay? It's going to be worse than before. Go with the new person. Go with the new person. This person knows that you want marriage, and they're going to use that. They're going to use that, you know. Thank you, Spirit. They're going to use that. Any more messages before I leave? Money looks good. Money looks good, but Spirit is asking you to definitely, you know, as it's coming through right now, definitely budget, right? Put a budget plan in place. Put some money away for a rainy day. I don't know what type of rainy day, but money looks good right now, but this is not the time to be on the spending spree. There's going to be some fluctuations in our economy, so you might want to definitely watch your spending. Put some money away for a rainy day. Okay, is what I heard. And on that note, since there's no more questions, thank you all for those of you that did stop by. I appreciate that. And I'll be back again tomorrow. Okay? All right. Bye-bye. You're welcome. Bye.